getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 chases him down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。さあここだ。このトリドルはどういう仕組みで出ているんだ？
Charges forward. Holds up with the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 can't use any KO.
ああ決まったね。
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
危機迫るその戦いぶり。見事だ。
You got that right. Oh, next round started. Springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush to keep it going. Still plenty of time left.
これは危険な香りがするな。
The cyclone hits. Now we gotta see something. Nice in Hulk comes out to play. You gotta be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this rate. They're going for the super hard. What's the next move? Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart game management. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner. Just goes for it at this range. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Triggers toxic more fuel to the front end there.
That's pretty good. Good combos.
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Throws them to negate the block.
やはり近距離での取っ組み合いは見ていて楽しいね。
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
They were ready for the air attack.
いいよいいよ。
Trial parry was successful. Parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. The attack is parried. That attack lands for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Back throw for the side switch.
ここはどう出るか。もうちょっと。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Grabs him.
ここで決めるその弾力。
KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやーいいね。いい感じだと思う。
Alright, let's see what happens in the next round. Jumps up. Off to continue the attack with the drop. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Smart play with the throw.
いいぞ。その調子だ。
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Pressuring with cruel fate. KO.
良い決着だった。
Absolutely smothered him. You see what I'm seeing?
悪魔を見惚れるこの勢い。素晴らしいぞ。
Checks with the medium kick.
I did not mean to do that.
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね。もっともっと争うがいい。
Going on the offensive? Player 2 needs to take advantage of steady, solid anti-air.
あっぱりやるではないか。
Okay, here we go. Forward rush. Drive rush. They're in range. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
見事だ。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Closes in. What anti-air?
いいぞ。その調子だ。
Are you kidding me?
Let's go.
やった。俺が見たかったのだ。
Player 1.
Here comes a new challenger.
Can I not be bald? This life?
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Possible?
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
非常に興味深いし見届けさせてもらうぞ
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Blocks the jump in.
どうだろう遠距離でも攻撃を緩めないんだね
Well timed corner switch. The grab misses. KO.
良い決着だった
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった
Throws him. What's next?
今の投げは良いフォームだったね
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあもっとやり合うのだもっと我が輩で楽しませるのだ
Scrapping it out up close. From upstairs. Goes low. Big throws.
いやすごいないい感じだ
Player 1 has the super gauge advantage.
いやよくガードした
Throws him.
やっぱりやるではないか
There is the tries to act quickly but with the attack.
届かないか
This is a critical moment.
もう決まってしまう
What a finish.
そういうことだ
Rashid.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
再戦と互いがまだ血に飢えているようだな
Throws them to negate the block.
そうか
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
さあ張り切って言ってもらいたいねいいよいいよ
If they can't escape this rock solid corner pressure, this round is over. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Checks them with the projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag him in something.
さあここだもうちょっと
Feeling out the spacing.
目に見えない駆け引きがあるんだろうね
The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish?
技の位置がちょっと届かなかった
Feeling out the spacing. Next hit will end the round. Anything could happen here. Life lead opens up.
Shit.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Gets him.
勝負あったね
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
二人ともなかなかやるな我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. They were right to be on guard there. Jumps in. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
さあここからだ
Quick dashing.
いやどうだ
Knockdown and the throw whiffs. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They're going for the super hard. What's the next move? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the leader advantage.
Shit.
Oh, burnout activates.
まだ諦めるないいぞ
Oh, they're in the corner. Oh, nice.
やるではないか
Even the subtraction makes something happen with an overdrive.
ああそうだ
Who's gonna take it?
もう決まってしまうぞ
Flatlines
Let's go.
良いとどめだ
So here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Lots of up close flashes that last round. Will both sides opt to duke it out again?
今何て言っ
Nowhere to run. Hits him with a stopping bomb.
たおっと
Tries through with a smart blow.
見事だ
A jump drops him hard.
やっぱりやるではないか
Throw is denied. What a connects with the throw.
綺麗に投げていったね
They're sitting on a full super hard gauge now. Dangerous range here. Knocked them out of the air.
いいぞその調子だ
Nothing. Driving back misses.
今のは気にするな次だ
Oh my god, they just choked it up.
届かないか
What a finish.
GG.
Rashid.
Man, I can watch these two.
Come to me! Prepare for turbulence! 3, 2, here comes a new challenger!
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
さあ思う存分やりようがいい争うがいい
This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump and attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Did well to get the button. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Experiencing burnout. Who will capitalize?
Just go for it at this range. In there.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるのだな
Oh, burnout activates.
ここまでなのか
Throws them to negate the block. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep.
このエネルギーだ実に興味深いな
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
どうしたいけるだろう
Still slugging it out at this range. Going on the offensive, player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout from a super arm.
これは
Jumps in, throws him.
素晴らしい投げだ
Like, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything. Closes it out.
見事
That was a solid win.
I know how to shimmy now.
Just saw.
勝って兜の尾を締めるそんな気にすら感じるね良い試合だった
The first round begins. Don't brush that off and keep going.
Ooh, they were ready. They were ready.
The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Throws him down.
そうか
Player 2 with the light lead.
このまま行くかここはどう出るか
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now.
The quarter makes it hard to escape.
Oh.
What'll be the setup here?
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Misses the drive impact.
惜しかったね
Gets him.
良い決着だ
They're
った
chasing me.
Bags the round. What did you make of the fight?
危機迫るその戦いぶり見事だ
You got that.
Oh man,
Next round
I was
starts.
not ready for it.
Pokes with the medium kick. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it?
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね
Bumps up. Smart play with the throw.
見事な投げだね
Not much life difference.
Oh
Experiencing
shit.
burnout.
まだ諦めるな
Fires off a whirlwind. Super arm incoming. This is gonna hurt. That's not gonna hit.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
And whips KO.
Oh,
やるではないか
Hard fought on
I
both
don't know what
sides.
happened
What do
there.
you think?
素晴らしい戦いだった見事だ
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blowout here?
再戦とは互いがまだ血に飢えているようだな
Goes for the fireball.
Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Very solid corner.
Player 2 can't let their drive get in.
They need to find a way to reset the situation.
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Decides to puff up, but they can't.
さあどうだ
Charges forward. Goes for the super arm. That's not gonna hit.
今のは見えていて
KO.
ああ決まったね
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
全く素晴らしいね見事に決めていった
I need to find a way to overhit. I only have like one AA.
Now to apply the pressure.
どうしたいけるだろう次はどう出る
Still slugging it out at this range.
このエネルギーだ実に強力
Whoa,
Right at
whoa,
this
whoa.
range.
おっと
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We'll need to play it conservative until their driving pressure.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Both fighters.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
見事
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
最後まで諦めるな
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
もうぶつかっていくしかないね
Jumps. The match just started. Oh, the throw connects.
綺麗に投げていったね
Back into the corner. What setup do they have?
Whoa, I stepped on
お
shit.
前を満足させてみろ
Looking for a hole. Reads the jump in perfectly.
見事だ
Ooh, you never know what can happen. Will this super art do anything? Connects with the throw.
あっぱれやるではないか蹴るぞね
Flatlines them.
そういうことだ
Not gonna lie.
That's right. That's the real Super Rashid kick. Using a tornado.
Here comes a new challenger.
So many Akis. I'm gonna play Aki tonight too. Play Masters soon.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top of this fight?
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみであるな
Lots of aggression from both sides.
いいのか
Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Shoots off the fireball close. Grabs him,
やはり近距離での取っ組み合いは見ていて楽しい
punish counter. This could lead to something big. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hold your breath. Lay down a whirlwind. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Anything can happen here.
攻めるタイミング難しいね
Their spacing is so on. Oh, burnout activates.
ここまでだろ
KO.
見事
Bags the round. What do you make of it?
二人ともなかなかやるな我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Fires off a whirlwind. Anti-air drops him.
いいぞ調子だ
Connects with medium kick. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Rushes that off and keeps going. They're backed up into the corner.
さあここからだ
Looking to impress with this super.
見事だ
Counting on the super to do the job.
いやどうだ
Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high heat. They're going for the super hard.
おっと
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
ここまで
Reversal. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. They return to center stage.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を起こすんだなおっと
Will they gamble the current time?
ここまでなのか
Closes it out.
良いとどめだ
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であった
Thank you,
赤の
Aki.
試合を楽しみにしているぞ
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in.
初夏健闘をいい
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
このままいくか
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Oh, easy tag.
さあここだ
Grabs him.
やはり近距離での取っ組み合いは見ていて楽しい
Both fighters are experiencing for KO.
勝負あったね
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるのだな。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
頑張っていってもらいたいね。
You gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps in! Player 2 can build off this lead.
差はついたようだがまだまだこれからだ。
Big opportunity now.
You're waiting for it.
Not letting that go unpunished.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
There's a change of sides. Pressuring the cruel fate. Doing a super arc?
これは
Oh boy. Level 2 super.
Shit.
Ooh, what a smart blow.
素晴らしい投げだ。
Are we flatlines though?
やるではないか。
We're going into the final round title. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな。
Pumps the brakes on the impact.
いやー、よくガードした。
We're just getting started here. No way. No signs of letting up from out the corner.
Good.
見事だ。
Good.
Cashing out all that
Yeah.
gains and offers it up to the claws of Yatsu.
My magnum opus! Did that sting?
Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Broad Super are incoming. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Excellent read.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
This is leading to some big damage.
Ah,
They're
shit.
hurt big time. Uses their cross gauge. Whirlwind shot. Jumps. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Turns out.
地獄の沙汰ほど面白い。
Starts with whirlwind. Reads the jump in perfectly.
見事だ。
Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up?
気を抜くでないぞ。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What a finish!
Shibini.
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いだ。
Give
見
me them
事
points back.
It's not over yet. I believe it's time for that comeback.
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな。
Goes to the overdrive. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
頑張っていってもらいたいね。どうだろう。
Uncomfortable space. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 2
How do I
will be in
beat
a
this?
world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. From up above. Just out of range for that throw. The jump in catches it.
ここはどう出るか。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Scores a counter hit with the OB mixer. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Low on life, but the drive's there. How will they get there?
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Close them. What's next? Goes for the super arm?
そうか。
I
Deadly
should
implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do? Just go for it at this range. Hits them with a stop and block. There's a change of side. Goes for the throw.
おお、なるほどね。
got you.
やるではないか。
Player 1 took no time.
Give me them points back. Well, that was a really good Aki though. No, she had a unique voice. The runaway play started. I don't know how to fight. Even though when she, the turbulent wind, you could catch anybody, bro. But I can't catch a jumping hockey person.
Come to me! Prepare for turbulence! 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect! Yep, there you are. Come in! Oh yeah, mix up! Here comes a new challenger!
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
何事も最初が肝心なのだ。最初がな。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. Backs them into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. That's the jump in they were looking for.
ここで決めるそのタイミング。あっぱれ。
Very solid corner switch. Right lead opens up.
良い決着だった。
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
Alright, let's see what happens in the next round. Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Going on the offensive? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんだな。次はどう出る？
Grabs and throws him away.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
One was super.
これは
Player 2 just put one where they think it.
いやー、よくガードした。
Sees him coming and throws it off with the super armor.
これは熱いですな。
And knocked him out of the air.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
What now? Ooh, what a smart blow.
見事だ。
Yo!
良いとどめだ。
Man, they just scrapped that. What is this?
次が肝心だ。気を引き締めていくのだ。
The throw is denied.
Oh, I tried
Can they
to.
stop this light lead from getting bigger?
Yeah, I did that.
まだまだこれからだ。
Nothing stops this train.
おっと、血がたぎってきたぞ。
Player 2 with the rhythm holding that space.
どうした？
Yo, critical art now.
何？
What a finish.
良いとどめだ。
Hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Fires off the wall.
いやー、見事、気持ちよく決まったね。
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. The fighters are matching each other move for move, going into the midway point of the match. Pressuring the situation with the charge. Big counter.
おお、なるほどね。
Gets back into the corner with pressure building. KO!
やるではないか。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments in the next round. Laying down a rope. Player 2 has the life advantage.
良い状況ではある。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
He's making the chat go nuts with all these. They're going for the super hard.
おっと、
Big throw.
いや、すごいな。
You gotta be mindful of reach and jump in there.
Let's
いい
go.
決着だった。
That's what happens when you counter.
comes a new challenger.
A mirror match. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Hopefully it's Doomer again.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
よろしく期待しているぞ
You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Solid combo.
さあどうだ
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Taking stock. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Had the radar up and
Oh
running.
shit.
ここで決めるその胆力
In there!
見事
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
危機迫るその戦いぶり見事だ
You got that right. Oh, next round started.
Hey,
Springs forward
I
with the
blocked.
drive rush. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうしたいけるだろうもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Player 2 can build off this lead.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね
Big throws.
見事な投げだね
Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it?
ah,
Next with the
what's going on?
あっぱれやるではないか
What's going
And
on?
they create an opportunity for them. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation?
気
going
を
on?
抜くでないぞ
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Oh, could be the start of something.
ここは攻めたいところだがしかしそれは相手も同じか
So, what's next? Drive rush to keep it going.
このエネルギーだ実に興味深いな
Not going a super arc.
これはあと少しだ
And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the KO.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
Not gonna lie, that was a real
My
intense
win
fight.
streak.
素晴らしい戦いであった見事だ
We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fist do the talk?
諸君健闘をい
Player 1 has the life lead.
このまま行くか
Throws them to negate the block.
やはり近距離での取っ組み合いは見ていて楽しいね
Player 1 chases them down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
If they can't escape this block's KO,
いいねとどめまでしっかり
you could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
これはちょっと実力差があるかもしれないねただそこを覆すのも戦いの醍醐味まだわからないよね
Medium kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink? Charges forward. A parry?
次はどうだ
That's a counter.
なるほどな
Fires off a whirlwind. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Jumps up. Got it. They're going for the super hard. Great scissors storm. Doing drop butt. Lays up experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな
One chance here may end this match. Closes it out.
やるではないか
Well, hard spot on both sides.
Oh yeah.
What do you think?
Let's go.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみに
My
してい
brother
るぞ
in Christ.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみであるな
Uh-oh. Falls short.
どうだろう
Ooh, will they hit? Whip? Will even charge in? Tricky territory here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter.
今いいのが入ったね
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? They're backed up into the corner.
さあここからだ
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They saw the chip KO on the table.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
But player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
二人ともなかなかやるな我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up. Who will gain control of the match and brushes that off and keeps going?
おおそうきたか
Player one has the life lead. Can they use it?
差はついたようだがまだまだこれからだ
Burnout activates.
ここまでなのか
Just go for it at this range.
おっとあと少しだ
You gotta be mindful of going on the offensive.
いやーどうだ
One chance here, smart decision there.
GG.
The chip damage was enough.
GG, my brother in Christ.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
お
Here comes a new challenger.
Another Aki. There's gonna be a lot today. Everybody wants to rank her up.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
ここからが大事だな
Oh!
おおそうきたかここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was looking for that jump attack.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Jeez.
Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
いやーいいねいい感じだと思う
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. In with snake step.
Ah, Nick.
Drive rush to keep it going. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here.
どうした
Uses the game for a super art.
いやすごいな
Deadly invocation finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. From KO.
I'm good.
良い決着だった
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
破竹の勢いで勝ち切ったなこれは見事という他はないな
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance.
Time to stop
These
it.
performed off a drive rush get extra plus frames, making for a potentially high return. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player two creates a good court. They've been pushed into the wall and the stud is there.
危ないぞ気をつけろもうちょっとここはどう出るか
Okay, creating some space here. Life lead open, springs forward with a good get some.
ああ決まった
It
ね
feels laggy for some
Bags the
reason.
round. What did you make of it?
二人ともなかなかやるな我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね
In with snake step. Player two chases him down. Player two has a slight life lead.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね
The throw is tech. Experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな
Lays down a whirlwind. Player one in dire straits with burnout.
次はどう出る
Hits him with a stop and bomb.
おっと
Gotta be careful, throws him.
あっぱれやるではないか
They're in a rare chance here. They gotta do something.
ああそうだ血がたぎってきたぞ
Flatline zone.
そういうことだ
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Player one had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around.
なるほどね
Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
My magnum opus! Did that sting?
Looking for a hole. Side switch with backup. Uses the drive gauge. Good decision with that throw.
ああそうだ
Nothing's impact squash.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Drop some hard.
あっぱれやるではないか
Only 50% life left. They're taking a step back, adds a bit of OD spice there. Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Clutch, anti-air.
見事だ
Connects with the throw.
綺麗に投げていったね
What a finish.
良いとどめだ
So hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
翔くん最高の試合だったぞ
Brushes that off and keeps going.
これはでかいのが入ったか
Strings it all together. What's going to follow the combo?
この飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ
They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner.
もうちょっとさあどうだ
Drive rush to keep it going.
いやーどうだ
Heading into the end. In there!
いいねとどめまでしっかり
Player one took that convincingly. But what's next?
全く素晴らしいね見事に決めていった
You got that one. Oh, next round starting. Springs forward with the drive rush. Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだろう
Okay, creating some space here. Out of range. Relatively safe. Player one chases them down. Ah, burnout activates.
ここまでなのかもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and...
これはいけるか
just goes for it at this range.
おっと
Going in? Player one, the super doesn't hit.
いやーよくガードした
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんだな
All the throw connects.
見事だ
Hanging on for dear life.
最後までわからないぞ
Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. So, what's next?
ここは攻めたいところだがしかしそれは相手も同じか
Solid anti-air.
あっぱれやるではないか
Throws them.
見事だ
Yo, rock. The super doesn't hit.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
They're willing to risk it for the overdrive. Both hurting for some drive gains. Pumps nothing but air.
届かないかいいぞ
Starts with whirlwinds. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. Lots of distance. Can't these two flatlines in?
そういうことだ
Man, I just want...
Close, close.
Eagle spike! Here comes a new challenger!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
さあ思う存分やり合うがいい争うがいい
Ow.
Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Throws them to negate the block.
今の投げは良いフォームだったね
What are these fighters thinking now? A good chance here to recover the drive gauge or figure out the next step. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのださあここだ
Ow.
Decides to puff up while they can.
Ow.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. That drive impact doesn't get through.
今のよく守ったね
Sees it coming and blocks it out.
いやーどうだこれはいけるかしかし油断はできんな
Ow.
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
ここ
KO.
良い決着だった
Bags those round. What did you make of it?
危機迫るその戦いぶり見事だ
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up or not. Jumps up. readies the block with a throw.
いやすごいな
Ready and waiting with a spinning mixer. Big opportunity now in his corner.
どうしたいけるだろう
Smart play with the throw.
良い投げもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
A quick breather. Player 1 can't use any super art.
これは
Gotta be careful not to all the throw connects.
あったれやるではないか
Are we gonna see a comeback here? No, tries to act quickly but wins the attack.
届かないかこれは
No, bro.
ここまで
That was what I
Any
wanted.
mistake here is
I
gonna be
actually
fatal. What's
pressed.
it gonna be?
High kick as well.
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
That wasn't what I wanted.
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であったマカの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
いいぞ血がたぎってきたか
Long low attack hits.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Goes for the surprise Russian. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireballs.
いやー見事気持ちよく決ま
That
っ
was
た
the
ね
ones that wanted.
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Feeling out the spacing.
目に見えない駆け引きがあるんだろうね
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace.
もうちょっとさあここだ
Parries the projectile. Gets
勝負はあったね
I need to shimmy
The
that.
round comes to a close, but I think we're only seeing just a glimpse of what these two are capable of.
まだまだこれから力を出し切ってほしいね
Yeah, good observation. I hope they make a note of that. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 can't experiencing burnout.
次はどうだ
Both fighters planning something. The throw wins. Drives it back, misses.
今のは気にするな次だ
Light lead is there, but still anyone's game. The throw is denied. They're going for the super art.
おっと
Ah, genius lead throws him.
素晴らしいだけだ
Oh, links it. Turns out,
まだ諦めるな
taking chunks and chips for the win.
そういうことだ
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
最後まで諦めるな
All throw connects.
綺麗に投げていったね
Throws him.
綺麗に投げていったね
Jumps. Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for offense or defense?
どうしたもっとやり合うのだこのエネルギーだ実に興味深いな
Side switch with backup. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. OD whirlwind. Late kick. Wait, what did Super Art do anything? What were they thinking?
いやーよくガードした
Player 1, there's a burnout. They are
GG,
done.
bro.
よくやったこれが見たかったのだ
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback.
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな
Had the radar up and running.
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね
Denies the attack, and carrying an attack like that is risky. But the reward is the drive gauge building up. Misses the drive impact.
技のリンクがちょっと届かなかっ
KO.
たいいね
How did
とどめ
he
ま
do
で
that?
しっかり
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle.
目の覚めるような戦いだったキャラクターと一心同体になっているようだな
This
Using the
guy.
drive rush here to
What kind of
steal their
lag
turn.
is this?
もっと我が輩を楽しませるの
What
だ
the fuck? How's this guy doing that? Is this guy cheating?
Back the opponent into the corner. Now experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか
Scrapping it out up close.
あと少しだ
Now, Kit anticipated that throw. Doing some quick planning?
ここは攻めたいところだがしかしそれは相手も同じか
Links it! Oh, putting the cherry on top!
いいぞその調子だ
Sits him down with a super! Now that's how you take a round!
Hard fought on both.
Oh yeah!
Yo, I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Here's some fish! No time! Here comes a new challenger!
We're in for something special right here, right now.
今回生贄となるのはどちらか。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
諸君、健闘を祈る。
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
さあ、張り切っていってもらわないね。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge?
どうだろう。ここはどう出るか。
Goes for the throw.
いいよいいよ。
Grabs him. Takes a trip.
もうちょっと。
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Life lead opens up. Gets the jump in. Ah, burnout activates.
まだ諦めるな。
Quick scissors.
勝負あったね。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
危機迫るその戦いぶり。見事だ。
All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Breaks the block with a throw.
良い投げ。
The jump in is denied.
次はどう出る。
Slides and goes for the legs. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Big opportunity now in his corner. Uses the gauge for a super arc.
いや、すごいな。
Starts a two. Kimberly's reigns of peace. Bullshit Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. And whip. They're wide open.
今のは気にするな。
Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? KO.
やるではないか。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになったんですぞ。
Machine making the chat go nuts with OP spinning mixer. Player one. Parries. Player two has the super. Escapes with the reversal.
いい感じだ。
Oh my god, they just choked it up.
届かないか。
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
いいぞ、その調子だ。いいぞ。
A real test of nerve. Closes it out.
見事。
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Player 2 needs to use the predator. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Their worst fear in the corner taking form. Denies the attack, man.
どうだろう。
Oh, whiffs the throw.
さあどうだ。
Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. In a dire situation, they can't afford to KO.
見事。
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんだな。
Going off the offensive? Lays down a whirlwind. Charges forward. Clean parry. Still scrapping for control of this. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Blocks the drive reversal. Goes with the same stuff with that target combo. They just, oh my god, they just choked it up.
届かないか。
Connects with the throw.
あっぱれ。やるではないか。
Noticeable life queen is closing it out.
やるではないか。
Man, I can watch these two fight each other.
She knew it.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top of this fight?
我が輩を楽しませてくれ。
Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out?
さあ、張り切って言ってもらいたいね。
Who's going to make a move?
これはどうした？どうだろう。
That drive impact doesn't get through.
今のよく守ったね。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either.
さあ、ここだ。
Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Jumps up, baits out the attack, and gets the KO!
やるではないか。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。ここはどう出るか。
You've got to be mindful of who brushes that off and keeps going.
おっと。いやー、どうだ。
Charges forward. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Going in? We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Jumps up. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
さあ、ここからだ。
Just go for it at this range.
これは
Smart play with the throw.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with this? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage.
いいのが入った。
Oh, he just cashes out the cage right there.
いや、すごいな。
This is going to hit for a critical. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their flatline zone.
良いとどめだ。
Not gonna lie, that was a
I thought I had
really
level
intense
2.
fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。
Coming through. Neither of them willing to back off here.
さあ、どうだ。
It charges forward.
もうちょっと。
This is gonna be a KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
That's the round. What do you make of it?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Somehow pushes back, scores a counter hit with the OG of Super Art.
おっと。
Hits him with a stop and block.
おお、そうきたか。
Fighters off a whirlwind. Genius read. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. They return to center stage.
あと少しだ。
Barely blocks the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Lays down a whirlwind.
あっぱれ。やるではないか。
Still can't find cashes out the cage right there.
何？
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% plan.
よく折れずに戦った。
Jump over.
さすがだ。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな。
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
いや、すごいな。
Down to the wire.
そうか。
Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Goes in on the impact for nothing.
ああ、惜しかった。
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Throws them to negate the block.
おさあ、ここだ。
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. KO!
ああ、決まったね。
Bags the round! What did you think of it?
二人ともなかなかいるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
You got that right. Oh, next round started. The attack is parried. Grabs him.
やはり近距離での取っ組み合い
Why
は
is she
見ていて
always
楽しいね。
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner.
Huh?
Hits him with a stopping block.
Huh? Is fixing chi?
Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve.
Huh? Is fixing chi?
いいぞ。
Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
Locked on.
KO!
見事。
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
圧縮の勢い。
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
今回生贄となるのはどちらか。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
よろしく頼む。期待しているぞ。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
ここからが大事だな。
Player 2 is maintaining the core perfect. Takes the round without getting touched.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
いやー、圧倒的だね。勢いが違うよね。
Laid down a whirlwind. Close him. What's next?
今の投げは良いフォームだったね。
Brushes that off and keeps going. Starts the push with Arabian Cycle. They're backed up into the corner.
さあ、ここからだ。
In there.
良い決着だった。
That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
これはあくまである我が輩から見てもかなりの力の持ち主と言わざるを得ないな。
What are they mashing all the time? Sumo wrestlers?
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it. So let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ。
Backs them into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。ああ、今のは素晴らしいね。
Moving forward, the battle in the corner continues.
このドミノはどういう仕組みで出ているのか。
That attack lands for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
ここはどう出るか。
Takes a trip. So they wait forward to pressure the opponent. Hold your breath.
I just know.
Drumming up a beatdown. Gets back into the corner with pressure built.
Why?
KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
危機迫るその戦いっぷり。見事だ。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Have the radar up and running.
ここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
Parry? Mistimed the perfect parry there, going for the super hard? What's the next move? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
さあここからだ
Takedown!
次はどうだ
Knockdown and... Ooh, what a smart blow!
素晴らしい投げだ急素猫を噛む
Gotta do better than that!
いやーよくガードした
And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Show us a medium kick. Knocked them out of the air.
見事だ
Whirlwind shot. KO.
見事
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
最後まで諦めるな
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
一進一退すごく良い試合をしている
Going all the offensive? Keeps them out. Player 2 will the super do anything?
Oh, that's retard.
Not shy one bit about it.
見事だ
Yo, rock superhero.
何
Excellent read.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Overdrive jackknife sent them down to quickly. Player 2 pumps him hard.
いいぞその調子だ
Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Drops that off.
お
No, stuck off the wall.
いいのが入った
Real what a finish.
やるではないか
Rashid.
Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
諸君最高の試合だったぞ
Up into the air off the just cool.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Checks them with a projectile. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Trying to lead each other here?
攻めるタイミング難しいね
Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
さあどうだ
Shit.
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
いやーどう
Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it.
だもうギリッギリだね
Player 2 has completed their drive. Went for the chip
Let's
kill.
go.
やるではないか
Man, they just scrapped that. What do you think?
見事素晴らしい接戦であった
They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Brushes that off and keeps going.
おっと
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
どうしたいけるだろ
Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage.
う良い状況ではあるね
Breaks the block with a throw.
もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Drive gauge gap here.
これは
Their timing was on point there. That perfect parry may lead to something. They decide to take a breather.
おっと
Will that parry change the momentum of this match?
これはいけるかしかし油断はできないもっともっと争うがよいこのエネルギーだ実に興味深いな
Block as I air.
あっぱれやるではないか
Noticeable life lead. Closes it out.
そういうことだ
We're going into the final
Turn
round
like
title.
Neon.
Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Player 1 with the lead. Will they go for all the draw?
Ah, I pressed the button.
The super connect.
あっぱれやるではないか
Listen. What are they gonna do? Will the super art do anything? Connects with the throw.
きれいに投げていったね
Just go for it.
気を抜くでないぞ
A real test of nerves here. What? Are you kidding me?
よくやったこれが見たかったのだ
challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう。
Alright, first round. What's going to happen?
初回、健闘を祈る。
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
Nails the timing and stings them. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Was looking for that jump attack.
いやー、気持ちよい。おお、そうきたか。
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
もうちょっと。良い決着だった。
How did he beat it?
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up a notch. Laying down a rule. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだ。
Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Rush that off and keep baits out the attack and get the punish counter.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
Looking to impress with this super.
見事だ。
Good job escaping that fun super arc.
これは
That's not gonna hit.
いやー、よくガードした。
Turns out, chisels them down.
良いとどめだ。
Full hard spot on both sides. What did you do?
二人とも本当であった。赤の試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Throws the fireball here, maybe as a simple zone trap. Are they trying to beat out the jump? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner, goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw.
遠距離での攻撃を緩めないんだね。
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides looking for an opening.
これはどうした。
Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. Saw that jumping coming from a mile away and pairs it perfectly.
そうか。
Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。ここはどう出るか。
Machine making the chat go nuts with OT spinning mixer.
あと一撃の新撃。
Get some.
ああ、決まったね。
Cool.
Yo, that was
Aerial
so
combo.
close. But what a matchup to see, right?
そうというのはこういうのを言うんだな。
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. It's just started. It's anyone's game.
これは危険な香りがするな。
Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jump. There's a change of sides. Player 1 can build off this lead.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。
Fires off a whirlwind. Their will to win is really being tested here. In there.
良い決着だった。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ。
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
もうぶつかっていくしかないね。
Player 2 got smothered. But what now?
なるほどね。
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかし、それは相手も同じ。
Nothing stops this train.
何？
They're backed up into the corner.
さあ、ここからだ。
Oh my, the throw tag. The low kick hits.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Reads the jumping perfectly.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. A jump. Solid anti-air.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
All the throw connects.
素晴らしい投げだ。
Nothing stops
Come on, bro.
Oh,
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
the super hit is gonna be enough to kill. It is over.
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Real hard spot on both sides. What did you think?
諸君、最高の試合だったぞ。
He's my rival.
Hits the drive. Obi whirlwinds up the ante.
Shit.
Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming.
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。どうだろう。
Lots of aggression from both sides. somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Neither fighter can use their drive gauge. How will they close out the round?
この飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ
How is he hitting?
とどめまでしっか
I'm
り
blocking them though.
So that fight was dripping with tension.
死闘というのはこういうのを言うんだな
Grabs him,
そうか
springs forward with the drive rush. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Good job escaping that hit zone with a stop and pop.
おおそうきたか
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They gotta be careful here because a full drive gauge can erase what life they have left in a flash. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management just goes for it at this range. Switches sides via backhand. Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? Looking for a chance. Drop the low.
見事だ
Do it to them. Show the people what they came to see for you.
This is the path I have chosen.
見事だ
Player 2 can't let this seven knock down. Here comes the mix-up.
Shit. GG.
Hard fought on both sides.
My opponent.
Come to me! Prepare for turbulence! 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect! Yep, and here comes a new challenger!
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
この戦いを楽しみにしていたぞ
The drive attack nets them a sweet punch count.
いいよいいよ
Counter hit throw there. That throw hits for a punish counter. They can't take out of it.
遠距離でも攻撃を緩めよ
He adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
KO!
良い決着だった
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
全く素晴らしいね見事に決めていった
Alright, let's see what happens in the next round. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
おおそうきたか
Rashid making the chat go nuts with OD spinning mixer. So they break forward to pressure the opponent.
What? That's so fun.
Face up with that target. Super art on there going for the super art. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. How will they manage their drive gauges? Very difficult to use drive here. How will both fighters cope? Their spacing is so on. The drive impact doesn't work.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Slides in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Player 1 charges forward. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
見事だ。
Yo, rock super hit.
行け。やってしまえ。これは熱いさ。
Shifts for the win.
そういうことだ。
Man, I can watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であった。バカの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now.
何事も最初が肝心なのだ。最初がな。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
さあ、張り切って言ってもらいたいね。さあ、どうだ
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
ここからが大事だな。
This is a huge chance to make it feel.
危ないぞ。気をつけろ。
Well-timed corner switch. Combo with their going for the super hard.
おっと。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
In there.
やるではないか。
How is it?
There's no question what length
Oh,
both
that
players
is so
are willing to
funny.
go to.
素晴らしい接戦であった。
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Just go for it at this range.
おっと。
Now, can they finish
Ah.
the job?
I knew she was gonna jump over.
We'll need to play and wreck them.
Shit.
いや、どう
Catches them out.
I
KO.
knew she was
だ。や
gonna
る
jump
では
over.
ないか。
This fight is
Right,
over.
sure.
Yo, give me your thoughts.
ではまた会おう。
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
いいぞ。血がたぎってきたか。
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. Player 2 chases them down.
さあ、ここだ。
Very solid corner. Picks the drive reversal.
どうだろう。
Time's the only thing moving here.
攻めるタイミング。難しいね。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
この飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ。
Life Needle charges forward.
もうちょっと。
In there.
良い決着だった。
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
いやー、いいね。いい感じだと思う。
You got that. Oh, next round started. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
Brushes that off and keeps going.
これは次はどうだ。
Sees them coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. The outer drive game. Now a super arm.
これは
Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Grabs and throws them away.
見事だ。
What were they thinking?
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
This is a complete KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Oh yeah! Lisa! You're mine! Coming in! Taking it! Sky high! You Super Spirit! Here comes a new challenger!
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
さあ、思う存分やり合うがいい。争うがいい。
Using the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent.
ここで決めるその体力。あっぱれ。
Goes for the drive rush there.
ここはどう出るか。遠距離でも攻撃を緩めないんだね。
the perfect range to reach out and tag them in some way. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Holds out with the block.
いやーどう
Good job blocking the jumping. Springs experiencing burnout.
だまだ諦めるな
Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
よく踏ん張った粘り勝ちだな
Who's going to see this super art connect?
おおそうきたか
Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Drive rush to keep it going. Burnout activates.
ここまでなのか
One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. Zones with the fire. Hit them with a stop and device. There's a change of sides.
次はどうだ
Player 2 needs to hold out and going on the offensive. They're in range. Forward rush. Who's gonna take it? Super to show them what a PC fighter
Wow. Are you serious?
そういうことだ
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな
The last round. It's now or never.
いやーこれは頑張ってほし
Still plenty of time left. What? Anti-air.
いいぞこの調子だ
Gotta be careful not to win that. Betting it all on a drive rush. Player 1 drive. There's a burnout.
地獄の沙汰ほど面白い
A jump in? That's incoming! Raw super art incoming! Oh, now that is a punish! Knocked him out of the air!
それやるではないか
What?
There
They
is
could
the
do
corner!
close
As
range?
they change the match! Gotta do better than that!
いやーよくガードしたこれは熱いんだ
Now they can use drive! They're taking a step back and slow at the middle. Are you kidding me?
よくやったこれが見たかったのだ
They're still hungry! Both sides stepping up for the rematch!
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな
Brushes that off and keeps going!
おおそうきたか
Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next? Gets the counter hit throw.
いいね大技だ
How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
さあどうだ遠距離でも攻撃を緩めないんだね
Oh, fuck.
だね
It's a good one.
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になる
Really good. Yeah.
Dang it! She's making the chat go nuts with OD things. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super.
Huh?
おっと
Got to drive rush to keep it going.
もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Player 2 will have to deal with this gate springs forward with the drive rush. Grabs and throws him away.
いいぞこの調子だ
Fighters off the move. Player 1 experiencing burnout.
あと少しだ
Life lead is there, but still anyone. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Are you kidding?
見事だ
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
やるではないか
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であった後の試合を楽しみにしているぞ
Player 1 chases them down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner.
このまま行くか
Solid combo. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Gets him.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
全く素晴らしいね見事に決めていった
You're totally right. Let's see if they zoom in on that and make adjustments next round. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for the
Okay, I'm dead.
Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm.
なるほどね
I'm dead.
You are naive.
Smart play with the throw.
見事な投げだねもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Risky up. That combo finishes it.
やるではないか
Piraki.
Here comes a new challenger.
Another Aki. All these Akis are good, man. I'm losing.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
非常に興味深い試合見届けさせてもらうぞ
Starts out opponent with fireballs. Player 1 with the life lead.
このまま行くか
Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by going with fireballs. Player 1 chases them down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
KO.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
これはちょっと実力差があるかもしれないねただそこを覆すのも戦いの醍醐味まだわからないよね
Super plus corners. She's making the chat go nuts with over. They're going for the super hard.
おっと
The super doesn't hit.
いやーよくガードした
We have super hard on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Grabs and throws them away.
良い投げ
Do they have enough drive gauge? Hits them with a stop and block.
これは
Not much life difference.
次はどう出る
Oh, says no to the impact.
今のよく守ったね
Reads the jump in perfectly.
あっぱれやるではないかいい感じだ
The throw in KO.
見事
And that's the match. That was something else, huh?
勝って兜の尾を締めるそんな気ですら感じるね良い試合だった
Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
良い状況ではあるね
Shit.
There's a drive to throw the opponent off balance. Pressuring them in the corner.
大事だな
Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO.
勝負あったね
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
いやー圧倒的だね勢いが違うよね
Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Side switch in the corner. Smart play with the throw.
いやすごいな
Barely blocks the jump in.
Shit.
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
どうしたいけるだろう
Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Were they looking to connect with it? Drops them hard.
見事だ
Yo, Ross is a real.
何
Any throw will at that range. Time to reassess the situation. That's not gonna hit.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Checks with a medium kick. Solid anti-air.
いいぞその調子だ
In with snake step. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? We're at a standstill, but we may see interruption. Just go for it at this range.
これはいいぞこのエネルギーだ実に興味深いなどっちが勝つのか
Whirlwind shot. They back down to regroup. Just anticipated that throw. Almost out of time. Starts with whirlwind. They gotta go. No whip. Tries to act quickly, but the whip.
Let's go.
良いとどめだ
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
次が肝心だ気を引き締めていくのだ
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
いやーこれは頑張ってほしい
We're just getting started. Who'll take control?
これは危険な香りがするな
Player 2 is on the brink of disaster. What's next? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Will this super do anything? Player 2 burns out. Excellent read.
いやーよくガードした。
Whirlwind knocked them out of the air.
見事だ。
Noticeable life lead is a comeback. There's a good goal line with the super finish.
見事。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
素晴らしい戦いであった。見事だ。
Pressuring with cruel fate. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
いいね。大技だ。
Deal some sick damage there in exchange for some heat. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Can they create enough goals for the super?
おおそうきたか。いやーどうだ。
Each hit is so important here.
もうギリッギリだね。
Kobe Whirlwind to up the end. Burnout activated. Okay, oh.
見事。
That's right.
Yo, that fight was dripping with tension.
人というのはこういうのを言うんだな。
Who's going to start things off?
もっともっと我が輩を楽しませるがよい。
Neither of them willing to back off. Fires off a whirlwind. Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Denies the jump in.
いやすごいな。これは
Get out of that jam with a perfect parry. Springs forward with the drive
Huh?
rush. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
さあここからだ。
Kobe Whirlwind to up the end, brushes that off and keeps going.
おっと。
Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Both painfully aware of the corner there. Switches sides via back. Oh, sniped!
いいぞその調子だ。
Barely blocks the jump in. Uses backup to create a chance. Oh, could be the start of something.
ここは攻めたいところ。ただしかしこれは相手も同じだ。次はどう出る。
One chance adds a bit of OD spice there. Tons of space between the
Shit.
fighters now.
She got it.
Pipeline zone.
見事。
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
我が輩のこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ。
Sets up with the jump in. Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
見事だ。
Spent it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
もっともっと争うがよい。
Player 1 has the super. Draw the super are incoming. Oh, what a smart blow.
綺麗に投げていったね。
Okay, here we crumble from above. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Noticeable light lead. Is the comeback still possible? Throw is denied. What a read. Retaliate with the OD mixer. Draw the super are incoming. Oh my god, what a protest. It is over.
よくやった。これが見たかった。
You got kids out there that can't even beat them.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ。
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみだな。
Counter hit throw there.
今いいのが入ったね。
Player 2 with the life move.
このまま行くか。
Throws him. What's next?
ここで決めるその胆力。あっぱれ。
Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
どっちも動けてはいるんだろうね、きっと。いやー、見事、気持ちよく決まったね。
Oh, okay.
Digs in deep to get that
Gotta
drive.
do that again.
いや、すごいな。おっと、
Bust out the parry. It's a good spot to use the super.
やっぱり、やるではないか。
Here comes the corner pressure.
もっと我が輩を守
Yo, Ross is over here. Reads the throw and escapes. Will the super do anything?
る。そういうことだ。
Good shit.
Well, hard spot on both sides. What did you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。
Got extra
またの
8
試合を
points.
楽しみにしているぞ。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done.
再戦とは互いがまだ血に飢えているようだな。
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Backs them into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
The drive impact whips. Are they ready to punish?
技のリーチがちょっと届かなかった。
Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Overdrive odds give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Sticks the combo. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard.
いいよいいよ。
This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it.
二人とも限界的。
Super art?
これは
The super doesn't hit.
いやーよくガードした。
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Come from the brink like that? What a comeback!
よく頑張った。粘り勝ちだな。
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, man.
同じような実力を持った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるのだな。
Big opportunity now in this corner.
どうした？いけるだろう。
At least one of them is having a good time in that corner.
差はついたようだ。
In there!
良い決着だった。
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player one has got to figure out a way to fight back after getting wiggity washed back there.
え？今なんて言ったの？
Oh, in with the drop!
血がたぎってきたぞ。
Player experiencing
Oh,
burnout.
shit.
Listen! With super art into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Here's Raw super art incoming.
Prepare for turbulence.
Spend it all on the super! Not sure one bit about it! Player one is on the brink of disaster! Turns out! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?
気を抜くでないぞ。
Scrambling here to avoid that corner! What are they gonna do? Will the super art do anything?
お？
Impact squash!
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
The drop impact doesn't work!
いやーよくガードした。
Starting with whirlwinds! Oh man, who's gonna get it?
Shit.
They are done!
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Player one clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game! No way we could have called that!
龍子総白の試合だったね。これは最後までわからなかったな。
Yeah, I love the back and forth that's going on. Player one creates a good corner opportunity.
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Close them. What's next?
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね。
Life lead opens up.
Shit.
ああ決まったね。
Bags the round. What do you think of it?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
Alright, let's see what happens in the next round.
いいぞその調子だ。
Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. There is a corner and the beatdown continues.
良い状況ではあるね。
She's making the chat go nuts with all these spinning mixers. Awesome. They're backed up into the corner.
こからだ。
A deficit here. Can they turn the tide?
ここまでなのか。
Oh, what a smart play!
見事だ。
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Lay down a whirlwind. Experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか。
The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill.
やるではないか。
Not gonna lie. How...
Great Desert Storm! Here comes a new challenger!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
さあ、思う存分やり合うがいい。争うがいい。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Who's going to break the silence first?
これはどうした。
Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Goes for the fireball. Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back and start up or down to the wire? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Long low attack hits.
ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
KO.
良い決着だった。
Oh man, they were all over him. Yo, what was your take on that?
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった。
Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now.
この飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ。
Gets the knockdown, and now smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it?
差はついたようだが、まだまだこれからだ。
Medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. Manages to block the jump-in attack. So, what's next?
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかし、それは相手も同じか。
Super arm on deck for both fighters. Let's see.
これは熱いぞ。
Yo, Ross is real.
いやー、どう
Nowhere to run.
だ。もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
Reads the jump-in perfectly.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Turns out. Finish.
良いとどめだ。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
素晴らしい戦いだった。見事だ。
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
再戦とは互いがまだ血に飢えているようだな。
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
さあ、張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。ここで決めるその弾力。あっぱれ。
That's
Wow,
a
this
big
is
juicy
awesome.
damage KO.
勝負あったね。
You could tell that one player was not holding back during that round, while the other couldn't get it going.
これはちょっと実力差があるかもしれないね。ただそこを覆すのも戦いのタイム。まだわからないよね。
Get them with the anti-air.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
Player one has the life advantage.
良い状況ではあるね。
Gotta be careful not to whip at this range.
How is
もっ
it
と我が輩を
jump
楽し
so
ませるのだ。
short?
Holy whirlwind up again. Breaks the block with a throw.
いや、すごいな。なるほどな。
Player two We'll look to apply pressure here.
どうしたいけるだろう
Like he pumps the brakes on the impact.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Medium kick hits. Zones with the fire. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation?
これはいけるか
Will the super arc do anything? Oh, could be the connects with the throw. Chips before the win.
良いとどめだ
Oh, so.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here,
Mr.
right now.
Band again.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
何事も最初の肝心だ
How does that
最
hit?
初だな
Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいねどうだろう
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
ここからが大事だなこの飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ
Ooh, will they hit, with, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Hey, counter.
おおいいね
Gets the jump in. The damage is really piling up now. You can get some.
Fine. Neutral.
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity. But how will that affect the next round?
目の覚めるような戦いだったキャラクターと一心同体になっている
Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだ
Oh, easy tech. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
次はどう出る
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
さあここからだ
Big throw.
見事な投げだね
Fires off the road.
これはいけるかしかし油断はできんな やるではないか
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
最後まで諦めるな
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
もう使っていくしかない
Still plenty of time left.
これは危険な香りがする
They're going for the super hard.
おっと
Big throws.
いいぞその調子だ
You gotta be mindful. Uses their drop. That's not gonna hit.
今のは見えていたんだろうね
Lindsay. Player two is on the brink of disaster. There's
Oh
the
my
lineup.
god.
They're in the corner. Does they change the low?
あっぱりやるではないか
Getting up close and personal. Jump.
最後までわからないぞ
Real test of nerves here.
血がたぎってきたぞ
They are done.
よくやった俺が見たかったのだ
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
次の戦いも楽しませてくれるのだろうな
The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね
Backs them into the corner.
ここからが大事だなさあここだ
That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
よし決着だった
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
いやー圧倒的だね勢いが違うよね
Blocks it. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんだなもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
Time to reassess the situation. Out of range. Relatively safe. Jump. Just go for it at this range.
これは
Player one might have just shifted this round into high gear. Drops them hard.
いいぞその調子だ
Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on.
ここは攻めたいところ
Tries to make something happen with an overdrive. Clutch, clutch, anti-air.
あっぱりやるではないか
Rushes in. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Low heavy.
見事だ。
Oh my god! Turns out!
まだ諦める。
Chisels him down!
そういうことだ。
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
次が肝心だ。次を引き締めていくのだ。
Jumps it? Perfect execution with the anti-air.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
The match just started. It's anyone's game.
気持ちでぶつかっていってほしいね。
Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize?
どうした？ちょっとやり合うのだ。もっともっと争うがよい。
Ah, genius read with that throw. The low kick hits.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
Rock super hard incoming. Turns out.
地獄の沙汰も面白い。
Okay, here we go. There's a turnout. Closes in now.
良いとどめだ。
Well, hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fire. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。どうだろう。
What are they thinking here? The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out.
このまま行くか。
Okay, both fighters are taking a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Puts one in the pocket. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Life lead opens up. Got their eye on the air.
いやー、見事。気持ちよく決まったね。さあ、ここだ。
Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Ah, burnout activates.
ここまでなのか。
One combo can end this round right now.
二人とも限界と見える。
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあ、もっとやり
Come from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
よく踏ん張った。粘り勝ちだな。
Switch his sides, be effective. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out is so vital.
どっちも動けてはいるんだろうね、きっと。
Fires off a whirlwind. Their spacing is so on point. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Grabs and throws him away.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
A super
おっと、
big opportunity now in this corner.
どうした？いけるだろう。いやー、どうだ。
At least one of them is having a good in there.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Well,
Family B.
Here comes a new challenger.
our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top of this fight?
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ？
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
非常に興味深い。見届けさせてもらうぞ。
Dangerous turret. Easy to get tagged at this range. The cross-up connects.
さあ、どうだ？
They're being absolutely relentless with this firework pressure in the corner. Player 2 chases them down.
さあ、もっとやり合うのだ。
Box them with the target combo. If they can't escape this rock solid, they time that just right to get the perfect pair. Throws them to negate the block.
そうか。あと一撃の刺激ショットで。次はどうだ？
You've gotta be mindful of regions.
おっと。
Oh, man, one takes it.
良い決着だった。
Man, they just scratched that. What did you think?
見事、素晴らしい接戦であった。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
駆け引きが分かってきたところだ。
Just go for it at this range.
おっと。
The last round could have gone either way, but now we have ourselves a real match. Anything can happen, so expect the unexpected.
なるほどね。
Player 1 needs to use the the threat of the corner.
さあここからだ。もっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ。
What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use it. They were right to be on guard there. Tatsu's on a quick dash, a quick breather. Uses the target combo super to show up what a PhD fighters can do for you. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
いいぞ。
What now? Pushes the other level to OD spinning mixer. Oh, yo, Ross over here. This is a critical moment.
もう決まってしまうぞ。
Doing some quick planning. Tatsugeki to the face. Still can't find a way out of this corner. Flatline zone.
やるではないか。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな。
Awesome.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
The jump in is denied. Risky play, but it pays off. Back into the corner. Look, all the throw connects.
素晴らしい投げだ。
Medium chip into. Gets the quick dash short. Player 1 is barely hanging on. There's a burnout. Noticeable luck hits the drive. Good decision with that throw.
ああ、そうだ。
Great Desert Storm!
One player is in burnout. This is gonna hurt. Are you kidding me?
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Fast.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback.
次の戦いを楽しませてくれるのだろうな。
Fires off a whirlwind. Jumps. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
いやー、このラウンドはどうなるんだろう。
Starts off zoning fire. Throws him down.
どうだろう。
Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Reads their mind and techs the throw. That's what you get when both sides go in on the throw. Oh, missed the throw.
ここはどう出るか。遠距離でも攻撃を緩めるんだね。
Does a good job of pushing back. Knockdown. Time to do some damage after that wall splash.
ああ、今のは素晴らしいじゃない。いやー、どうだ。
Who will capitalize on an opening first?
一歩も引けないね、これは。
G-right kick from experiencing burnout.
やるではないか。
Yo, that fight was dripping in tension.
そうというのはこういうのを言うんだな。
They were right to be on guard there. Extra spicy Shoryuken connects. Jumps up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Jumps in. Jumps. Anything could happen here.
目に見えない駆け引きがあるんだね。
Tatsu's on a quick dash. They're backed up into the corner.
どうした？いけるだろう。
Only whirlwind is up yet. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. A super art? In your face with the SRK. They're going for the super art.
おっと。
All the throw connects.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Fuel to the fire. Cook them up.
あっぱれ、やるではないか。
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. A decisive. How was it?
Here comes a new challenger!
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
この戦い、楽しみにしていたぞ。
Jump in finally. Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だ。
Not letting that.
ああ、今のは素晴らしいね。
What's their game plan here at this critical stage? duck out and try and change the situation. Good anti-air.
さあここだ
Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Grabs them. Taking stock. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. He thrusts that off and keeps going. Dude ends the round with a sitcom. Amazing.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
危機迫るその戦いは見事だ
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two pick it up. Box them with the target. Jumps in. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね
KO!
いいねとどめまでしっかり
The last round. It's now or never.
一心一体です
Pumps the brakes on the impact.
今のは逃げていたんだろうね
Just goes for it at this range.
これは
Ooh, what a smart blow.
見事だ
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ
Looking for a roll zone.
素晴らしい投げです
Here comes a big combo. Solid anti-air.
見事だ
Connects with the throw.
綺麗に投げていったねまだ逆転がある
Oh, huge tap. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? It is over.
よくやったこれが見たかったのだ
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
次の戦いを楽しませてくれるのだろう
Anti-air drops.
ないいぞその調子だ
GG, she got
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だここで決めるその弾力あっぱれ
Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. A comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it?
ちょっと危ないなこれは
At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Throws the fireball here, maybe has a simple zone. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. A super Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. That's not gonna hit.
いやーよくかけ
In there.
見事
Great round with both fighters really going at it.
同じような実力を握った者同士が真っ向からぶつかるとこういう状態になるんだな
The attack scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
頑張っていってもらいたいよね
Going on the offensive? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Breaks the block with a throw.
良い投げ
Slides in with a fist to keep the pressure on.
いやーどうだ
What? Flash anti-air.
いいぞその調子だ
Tries to act quickly, whips the attack.
いい感じだ
And whips. They're wide open.
今のは気にするなすぐだ
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out.
そういうことだ
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いであった見事だ
Super armor does its job.
おっと
Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo.
ここはどう出るか
Does a good job of pushing back.
いいね大技だ
Takes a trip.
もうちょっと
Throws him. What's next?
次はどう出る
There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner.
どうしたいけるだろう
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Challenge from above. closing moments of the match. One hit
Oh shit.
いいねとどめまでしっかり
There's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
次が肝心だ気を引き締めていくのだ
Jump. They're going for the super art.
おっと
They're going for the super art.
これは
Gets the jump in. Player one can't get a good spot to use the super. Level 3
Touching
super.
him again.
Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Now you know.
Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
いいねとどめま
Celebrating wins. Come to me. Prepare for turbulence. 3, 2, 1, and picture perfect. Here comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
この戦い楽しみにしていたぞ
Pressuring them in the corner.
ここからが大事だな
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね
Shows the overhead. Goes for the throw.
ああ今のは素晴らしいね
Takes the chance to hurt him. Decent damage. What's next?
遠距離でも攻撃を緩めないんだね
Big counter. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
良い状況ではあるね
Laid down a ruin. Both are just hanging on by a thread. With their drive gauges are a different story. Burnout activated.
まだ諦めるなもっと我が輩を楽しませるのだ
KO.
良い決着だった
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
見事素晴らしい接戦だよ
Are we going to see some fireworks here?
もっともっと我が輩を楽しませるがよい
Down to the wire.
おおそうきたか
Looks like they both want to stay out of the corner.
I need to stop doing it.
Hits them with a stopping block.
おっと
Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Throw connection does big damage.
なる
Strong critical.
I need to stop
What's
doing
gonna
that.
happen?
おっと
Experiencing burnout.
ここまでなのか
Still slugging it out at this. Ooh, what a smart blow.
あっぱれやるのはな
KO.
見事
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ
Cross super hard incoming.
何
Yes, sir. More damage, please. Here comes the corner pressure. Drive the back misses.
届かないか血がたぎってきたぞ
Taking chunks out of each other. Ooh, what a smart blow.
素晴らしい投げだ
Still can't find a way out of this corner. Something's got it. Wall flat into the guard frame. It is over.
よくやったこれが見たかったのだ
That was cool.
They're still hungry.
That was cool,
Both sides
kittens.
stepping up for the rematch.
次の戦いを楽しませてくれるのだろうな
Uh oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? No. Kittens.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
人間界の決闘というものを見せてもらおう
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
よろしく頼む期待しているぞ
Overdrive. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Still slugging it out here. Goes for the surprise rush in. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Hits the drive reversal. Scores a counter hit with the OD mixer. Oh god, this is tense.
もう
In there.
やるではないか。
Man, they just crushed that. What did you think?
次が肝心だ。気を引き締めていくのだ。
Brushes that off and keeps going.
これは
They were right to be on guard there. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
さあここからだ。
Oh, stops to wide open. Looking for a chance. Going on the offensive. Experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Great scissors restore. Counting on the super to do the job.
この世界の人たちは当たり前の。
KO.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
これはあくまである我が輩から見てもかなりの力の持ち主と言わざるを得ないな。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
ここからが大事だな。
Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing the drive now.
さあどうだ。いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね。
Jumps up.
いやーどうだ。
Both fighters planning something. Player 2 has completed in there.
やるではないか。
Player 2 took that convincingly. But what's next?
二人ともなかなかやるな。我が輩も盛り上がってきたぞ。
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Our fighters got up close and personal last round and really took it to each other. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Genius read! Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Close them. What's next?
ここで決めるその胆力。あっぱれ。次はどうだ。
Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Going in, hits them with a stopping block.
おおそうきたか。
Max SA gauges. Burnout activate.
ここまでな
I
の
didn't
か。
mean to do that.
Prepare for turbulence.
Yo, are they actually dead?
Picture.
KO.
見事。
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
我が輩もこれには目が釘付けになっているぞ。
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
さあここからだ。
Are you kidding me?
Harry connects. Pushes the envelope with the OD spinning mixer. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. All the throw connects.
綺麗に投げていったね。
No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner.
いいぞその調子だ。
Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
あっぱれ。やるではないか。何
He's bad.
ここまでなのか。
They are done.
よくやった。これが見たかったのだ。
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
さあ思う存分やり合うがいい。争うがいい。
This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Goes for an overhead. Both sides have their drive with plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Looking for a way to incorporate their drive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
ここからが大事だな。
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
今リードが入ったね。
Gets the jump in. Grabs them.
今の投げは良いフォームだったね。
This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other?
良い決着だった。
What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
全く素晴らしいね。見事に決めていった。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up.
Sky high.
Big counter. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
さあもっとやり合うのだ。
Can they stop this light lead from getting big?
差はついたようだが、まだまだこれからだ。このエネルギーだ。実に興味深いな。
Medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. So, what's next?
ここは攻めたいところ。
A super arc?
おっと。
Sets up the trap. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. The super doesn't hit.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。いやーどうだ。
They're in the corner. This may change the match.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
Oh, that throw did some juicy damage.
いいのが入った。
They gotta dig down deep.
もう決まってしまうぞ。
What a finish!
見事。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
最後まで諦めるな。
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
いやーこれは頑張ってほしい。
Reads the jump in perfectly.
見事だ。
They've got to press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Oh, it could be the start of something.
ここは攻めたいところ。だがしかし、それは相手も同じか。
Solid anti-air.
いいぞ、その調子だ。
There's a burnout.
まだ諦めるな。
Turning it right up with a super.
何？
Bushin Ninja Star Sniper. Yeah, it's how the Bushin Ryu roll.
もっともっと争うがよい。
Oh, sniped.
見事だ。
This may turn into a big chance. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Flatline zone.
I am messing up.
Oh, hard fought on both sides. What did you think?
素晴らしい戦いである。見事だ。
Only whirlwind to up the ante.
いやー見事、気持ちよく決まったね。
Tries to bait him with the projectile. That was a solid anti-air.
いいよいいよ。さあどうだ？
Very solid corner switch.
どうだろう。
Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. KO.
良い決着だった。
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on him here.
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった。
Big counter.
いいね。大技だ。
Who will gain control of the match in the early going?
頑張っていってもらいたいよね。
Sets a shooter in both the panic. Still slugging it out at this range. Gets him with the anti-air.
いや、すごいな。
Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Oh, yo, Rock superhero.
おー
Pushing beam assaults them from the air. Life drops them hard.
見事だ。
Nowhere to run.
もっと我が輩を満足させてみろ。
KO.
見事。
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
二人ともご苦労であった。またの試合を楽しみにしているぞ。
Impact's a no-go.
いやーよくガードした。
Okay, we're in the early stages of the round.
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいね。
Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Big counter. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something.
ここはどう出るか。
Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. Experiencing burnout.
まだ諦め
In there.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
危機迫るその戦いぶり。見事だ。
Alright, let's see what happens in the next round. We're just getting started. Who will take control?
これは危険な香りがするな。
Uses the target combo as a filler. Scrapping it out up close. Nice parry. Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Both fighters alive, delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Oh my, the throw tech. Will this super do anything? The super doesn't hit.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。
Fires off a roll. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
なるほどな。
They back the opponent. Burnout activates.
ここまでなのか。
Will this be enough to kill? What a finish!
やるではないか。
See if I can beat this guy.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
我が輩もこれには目が飛びつけになっているぞ。
Connects with the throw.
綺麗に投げていったね。次はどう
Gotta do better than that.
だ。いやーよくガードした。
Knocked them out of the air.
Bro,
やるではない
you
か。
see?
Rare chance here. They gotta do something.
I think I'm gonna lose.
Player 2. Is it a very good super art do anything?
おいいぞ。
Impact squash.
今のは見えていたんだろうね。もっともっと争うがよい。
Beat it out.
そういうことだ。
Oh, hard fought on both.
My DP, my EX DP doesn't go up.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
我が輩を楽しませてくれ。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
どんな戦いが見られるのか非常に楽しみであるな。
Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book.
いいよいいよ。
Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out.
このまま行くか。
Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Holds out with the block. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with the full plate.
さあここだ。
Gets him.
いいね。とどめまでしっかり。
Last round saw one player really taking advantage of every opportunity, but how will that affect the next round?
反撃を許さない素晴らしい攻めだった。
Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
そういうことか。なるほどな。
Go for the jumping. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping
she
in.
lane. Quick.
Stuck in the corner, but not going down without a fight.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね。
They're backed up into the corner. Just goes for it at this range. Solid anti-air.
いいぞ。その調子だ。
Burnout activates.
ここまでなのか。
Whirlwind shot.
この世界の人たちは当たり前のように飛び道具を飛ばすんだな。
They gotta dig down deep here.
もう決まってしまうぞ。
Flatlines them.
見事。
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
最後まで諦めるな。
Uses backup to create a chance. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet.
なるほどね。
Which fighter will control the pace of the match, knock them out of the air?
あっぱれ。やるではないか。いいのが入った。
This may turn into a big chance. Dangerous range here. Player 2, yo! Rocks is over here! Great job in escape all the pro connects.
見事だ。
Flatlines them.
そういうことだ。
Man, I can watch these two fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
何事も最初が肝心だ最初だな
It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
さあ張り切っていってもらいたいねどうだろう
Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Checks with the projectile. Throws him down. Player 2 has the life lead.
このまま行くか
Definitely shuts off the jump.
さあどうだもうちょっと
Goes for the drive rush there.
どうだろう
Had the radar up and running.
ここで決めるその胆力あっぱれ
Burnout is triggered. Taking stock.
この飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ
KO.
ああ決まったね
That round was a pretty one-sided affair, to put it lightly.
いやー圧倒的だね勢いが違うよね
Just out of range for that throw. Fires off on Yoga Kama. Last round we saw some very solid zoning play. Can they keep that up and close out this game? Player 1 chases them down.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
Do they have enough drive gauge? Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Delivers the pain right to the throat, experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな
Looking for a chance. Goes, sets up with the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Uses their drive gauge.
あと少しだ
Connects with the throw.
あっぱれやるではないか
A single hit will do it. Draw super hard incoming. Looking for a hole. Closes it out.
Okay.
There's no question what length both players are willing to go to.
見事素晴らしい接戦であった
Brings down and uses their drive gauge. That was so close. How is this all gonna end?
今なんて言ったんだ
Merciless hit. Is this gonna set the outcome of this fight in stone? Gonna mix him up with the arch?
気を抜くでないぞ
Oh, this is gonna hurt. What a finish.
良いとどめだ
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
二人ともご苦労であったまたの試合を楽しみにしているぞ
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
よろしく頼む期待している
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
いやーこのラウンドはどうなるんだ
Both sides looking for an opening.
これはどうしたどうだろう
There's the corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. Player 2 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. They need to make good use of the gauge without emptying it. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
ここはどう出るかこの飛び道具はどういう仕組みで出ているんだ
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
さあもっとやり合うのだ
In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their experiencing burnout.
これはでかいのが入ったか
Looking for a chance. Ah, burnout activates. KO.
やるではないか
Man, they just scrapped that. What did you think?
次が肝心だ気を引き締めていくのだ
Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
どうしたいけるだろう
Player 1 has a slight life lead.
勝負はここからが面白いんだよね
They're going for the super hard.
おっと
Just go for it at this range.
これは
You've gotta be mindful of reach and jumping at this range. Anti-air drops him.
いやそれはおっと
Good heads-up decision opting for the in there.
良い決着だった
Absolutely smothered him. You seeing what I'm seeing?
悪魔も見惚れるこの勢い素晴らしいぞ
The throw missed. This is gonna hurt.
見事だ
Great dinner fuel!
Call it to make something happen! Not great! Oh my god, they just choked it up!
届かないか
They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Pushing the envelope with the OD spinning mixer.
最後までわからないぞ
Close range projectile. There's a burnout.
ここまでなのか
Zach, no way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner.
あっぱれやるではないか
Goes up in flames with a knockdown. Here comes the mixer.
見事だ
The super chips are for the win.
そういうことだ
Player 2.
Ah, that was close. I'm learning.
Spike! That is... Alright! Alright! Spike! Come in! Oh yeah! Eagle Spike! Oh yeah! Take it! Gotcha! That's it! No escape! See ya! Alright! See ya! Go! Not mine! You hungry? Here's some beer! You're mine! Coming through! Coming in! Here comes a new challenger!
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
今回生贄となるのはどちらだ
Definitely saw the counter coming. Backs them into the corner.
ここからが大事だな
Throws them to negate the block.
やはり近距離での特技は見ていて楽しい
My, my, my.
KO.
ああ決まったね
Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a mirror.
目の覚めるような戦いだったキャラクターと一心同体になっている
Jumps up.
How you doing?
Player 2 will need to play conservative until their drive refreshes. Still slugging it out at this range. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. This could lead to some big damage. They back the avoiding ball critical. What's
knew
gonna
it.
happen?
これは
This is gonna kill. No doubt about it.
Farewell.
Little finish.
やるではないか
Not gonna lie, that was a real intense fight.
素晴らしい戦いだ見事だ
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blowout here?
いいぞ血がたぎってきたか
Throws them to negate the block.
いやー見事気持ちよく決まったね
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan.
もうちょっと
Oh, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
いやすごいな
Are you kidding me?
良い決着だった
Yo, that was so close. But what a matchup to see, right?
人というのはこういうのを言うんだな
They were right to be on guard there. Traders talked and blossomed to stack the deck. Super art?
Vinny blocked it too.
Oh, you know what time it is? Altair's gonna take you for a ride! Backs them into the corner, hits them with a stopping
Are you
block.
kidding me?
これは
Scrapping it out, up, change the meter, hoping for a good return.
いいぞ
Either I slow it down,
Level 3 super!
I got more
Steady that
implements
meter
here.
like it's nobody's business.
気を抜くでないぞ
Like me is that the drive impact doesn't work!
いやーよくガードした
But experiencing burnout.
まだ諦めるな
One chance here may end this match. Player 2
Fighting! Sword coming in! Coming through! Arise! Down! Happy birthday to Street! You're mine! Coming in! Oh yeah! Lisa! Sky high!
It's time.